Hi guys, so this is this week's training so far. So here I am starting off with sandbag squats. This is my 100 kilo sandbag. So here I'm doing 5 sets of 3. Pretty easy, so I should be loading that one up next week. Next up, I did some trap bar deadlift holds. This was to work the grip. This obviously helps with conventional deadlifts and your farmer's walks and things like that. So this is 200, and I worked up to 3 sets of around 10-second holds on this one. So the weight for me is fairly easy to deadlift off the floor. It's just obviously holding it for time, which is the difficult part of this one. This is obviously what builds the grip strength needed. And then a bit later on in the week, this comes to Wednesday, I worked on axle clean and strict presses. So here I worked up to 5 sets of 3, just with 80 kilos, just working my technique. This is probably about 70% of my 1 rep max at the minute. But I haven't done this movement for a while, so that's why I kept the weight fairly light today. Then onto our wheel rollouts. These are really good at building the core, helping you brace for when you squat, deadlift, overhead press and stuff like that. I find that working the core in a straight line like this, rather than doing crunches and stuff like that, is a lot more effective to help you brace and to develop that core strength needed for the main movements. Right, this here is, I'm working my old time feats of strength. So with this, I've actually created a card tearing isometric device so I can practice my card tearing, building that strength in the fingers and the wrists, whilst obviously not blowing through millions of packs of cards every day. And here I'm doing isometrics on short steel bending, so I'm working the reverse grip, underhand as shown there, and overhand as well. So I was using this as a primer for my working sets of bending for today. Again, these have proved invaluable for building the strength needed for bending the short steel. So I make sure that I work every direction, both sides as well, to get equal development. So here I am. This is a full deck of cards, including the jokers and the instruction card as well. So that makes it 55 in total. And yeah, it's fairly easy now. I could do it, clean it up a little bit, try and get a bit quicker through it, but it's getting there. And then finishing off with some technique work on short steel bending. So here I just worked on 5 easy-ish bars for me, and just working that double overhand technique.